Okay, I guess I can be. Okay, whatever. I guess it. Okay, it should be working now. Are we good? Are we good? Are we good? All right. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. Don't type F in the chat, guys. I got it fixed. Oh my god. What's up, LS82, Something Sketchy, Makita Gut, Leviathan, Salvatore, Jedi Bob, Alex McBrick, It's Void, Wesley Shepard, I Love the Titanic, Cosmic Brick 44, Brick Master Plays. What's going on, dudes? We got ourselves a little TIE Fighter stream tonight. I figured why not do a little late night surprise for the boyos. So those of you chilling at home during real boyo hours, you can spend real boyo hours with some real boyos. That's what it's all about. Jeez, this Bricklink packaging can be quite the thing to deal with. Shout out to Something Sketchy for turning on notifications. I got my boy Mark Perisher in the chat. What's up, bro? This will be a regular ties, and the nice thing is this will actually be one of the last regular ties I build for a while. Like, I really can't fit any more of them in where on the landing platform on the mock. So this will be the last one for a little while, which is kind of, I don't know, it's kind of weird to think about. I feel like it's been forever that I've been building these things, and this is the 6th one. Someone says, can you memorize the tie build by now? I could probably, no, I couldn't. Even after building 6 of these, I would still, if you just gave me a pile of parts and said, put together a JX tie, I probably would be pretty lost for the most part. I think maybe if I built these not on stream, I'd probably be better off, but my mind is, while I'm kind of looking at the pictures and putting the parts together, I'm really focusing on the stream whenever I'm doing this. How many parts is it? I'm honestly not sure. It might be around 700. That's a rough guess. I really have no idea. But if everyone can right now, go ahead, smash that like button. I'd certainly appreciate it. Thank you, Owen Tomlinson. What's up, Bailey's Bricks? How you doing, man? What's up, Ben Shapiro, Hamburger Helper? It's been a while. Are you planning on buying the new Star Destroyer? I never got to see your vid on it. Yes, I will be buying it. What's up, Awesome the Guy? No hard feelings for missing the streams. Make an interceptor. I will. Once I kind of get through this mock, I will definitely make a point to build the rest of his TIE Fighter designs. I bought the instructions for them, and I have the standard TIE Fighter built for the original trilogy. I just haven't built the other ones, but that will definitely happen. What's up, Creepercraft Gaming? Jay, when's your birthday month? Birthday month is July. I'm a July boyo. My dude, I just got back to Lego Mox and went to get my old bins at my folks. Guess there were a few $1,000s worth bins disappeared in a garage sale for $50. No. Why is the camera actually blurry? It might be because I have this light here. Hold on, let me turn it the other way. Should maybe be better now. I can. What? Look at that. Maybe I can. I don't know. Do I have a P.O. box? Kinda. Not really. How long of a gap are you planning on having between Starkiller and next Mox? It'll be episode 9 right away. The only gap I'm planning is to basically the time it takes for me to take this mock apart and start the new one. So that's really the only gap I'm planning to have. The nice thing about the Rich Boy J YouTube channel, there's really no off season when it comes to these big mocks. I mean, it might happen at some point, but at the moment, there is no off season all year. Hi, I wanted to ask, how do you get your pieces for a cheaper and somewhat affordable price? I wouldn't say I get my parts like cheaper than the average person. I place Bricklink orders like everyone else. Yeah, Ben Shapiro Hamburger Helper. No, it's not because you like the prequels. I swear that has nothing to do with this. If you've donated on a Star Killer stream and your name's not in the description, definitely let me know. That is my fault, and I will make things right. What do you think LEGO would do for the Clone Wars Wave Trooper helmets? New dual-molded helmets, Episode 3 style printing, or the old 2013 Clone Wars Phase 2 printing? I mean, they're definitely not going to do the Clone Wars style printing. Outside of that, I mean, it's hard to say. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they decided to give us a new clone helmet, like a, you know, a dual-molded one, but I also wouldn't be surprised if they didn't. So it's so hard to say at this point. I'm honestly not sure how much of a push they're going to make for the Clone Wars sets. Ben Shapiro Hamburger Helper with the comment of the night. How long did it take to make the monster truck? Not super long. I mean, I kind of been working on it on and off. It's still not done. This is still really my prototype truck. I'm in the process of I actually ordered parts to build 4 different trucks, so I'm pretty hype about that. This is actually an old school truck. This truck is from like the mid 90s to late 90s. It was a truck called Monster Patrol, and it was my favorite truck when I was a young boyo, so that's why I decided to build this one along with a few other ones. So yeah, when did I get the Vulture droid? I got this from a fan, actually. I forget his name. I mentioned in the video. If you look at my Brick Fair Virginia haul, you'll see where I'm sorry, my Brick World Chicago haul, you'll see the fan that gave this to me. Or where I talk about the fan that gave it to me. But, oh my god. Shout out to Matthew T. Holy crap. For the $20 donation, he says, finally my school/work schedule is letting me catch a stream highlight of my week. I'm glad to hear that, man. Thank you so much. Wow, thank you. That is the boyo, the boyo move of the night. Wow, dude, thank you so much. I'm glad you can catch a stream as well. I was kind of going back and forth on whether I'd even stream tonight. So yeah, I'm glad I decided to go ahead and make a move. I made an executive decision. Alex McBrick says, I'm tempted to get into monster truck stuff now. You should. I urge any of you, if you have like a local monster truck show coming up, check it out. It's fun. It's a good time. It's it was my childhood. Like monster trucks, like the way I'm passionate about Lego now, I was passionate about monster trucks at one time, and I still love them. I'm just not as into it maybe as I was at one point, but recently I've really been kind of diving into it since I decided to build these in Lego, which is always funny. It seems like Lego seems to bolster my love and appreciation for most other things in my life, so that's always kind of cool to see, you know, how it manifests itself, and right now that's with monster trucks, so that's what I'm doing. I actually will probably have some monster truck builds, somewhat official completed monster truck builds to show you guys pretty soon, so I'm hype about that. Legosoldier says Gravedigger was my favorite monster truck as a kid. Gravedigger is like that's like the most popular monster truck out there. I actually did I bought parts to build one of them, so Gravedigger is one of the trucks I'm going to be building. So yeah, it'll be pretty exciting. I was thinking about getting the old Tyler Renz. I'm sure you mean Kylo Renz. Or you meant nothing because you delete the comment. What's up, Brian Riff? What's going on, dude? How you doing, bro? Also, Jay builds Sasquatch from GTA 5. Is Sasquatch seriously in GTA 5? I feel like I like GTA 5 as much as the next. I didn't know freaking Sasquatch was in it. So the one thing that I'm actually missing from this build, and I'm very disappointed in myself, is I didn't actually buy a top hatch. Up to this point, I had enough of this set to basically just take the top hatches from these. That's what I've been doing. And this is, I had 5 of this set. Now this is my 6th TIE Fighter, which means I don't have, you know, one of these top hatches to put on this one. And I, like, made a point to be like, okay, let me order one for this one since I know I won't have one. And I guess I just forgot to. So, unfortunately, I don't have a top hatch to add to this at the moment. I will, of course, buy one, but for now, we will have to live with a top hatchless TIE Fighter on this stream. I hope you guys can understand it. Jay, I'm looking at working at local Lego store. I'm not trying to ask how much money they make. Do they pay a decent amount? Lego, I'd say, has a competitive pay. So, I mean, especially for a starting job, I think you'd be pretty well off. Sasquatch is essentially a 40s monster truck, 40s truck body, but a monster truck. Oh, is that the American flag truck? What's tonight's Star Wars scrap? I wonder which film are we destroying with facts and logic. I feel like that is my my ultimate weapon on this channel. Facts and logic. That's what I rely on. Can I post a link? You have to be a I think you have to be a mod to post a link, but what are you trying to post? Maybe you can get one of the mods to post it for you. It's not against the rules. It's not against my rules, it's against YouTube's rules. So YouTube literally will not let you post the link. Yo, Jay, your boyo's getting paid next week. Need to hit up the Elsto. Yes, please. And yeah, Trevor, you mentioned earlier that I want to do a monster truck collab. I'd totally be down. I'd totally be down, bro. Are you actually into monster trucks? Does you know what I mean, winky face? You make it sound so scandalous. What are your thoughts on a Geonosis Flame Trooper? I saw it in Ryan's news video. Yeah, so in the new Lego game that's going to be on mobile platforms, there is a Geonosis Flame Trooper figure in it, which is very random, right? But it has led people to speculate that we might be getting one as a minifig. I'm going to say for now we're probably not. I don't have faith that we will get that figure anytime soon. I could totally be wrong. It could totally come out. But I'm going to say that's just something they did for the game. And it kind of pains me to say that. It would be such a cool looking figure. But just given, I don't know, recent history and the types of figures we've gotten, I'm going to say that that's probably not going to happen. How do you guys feel about that? Are you optimistic about that? You're making me want to build a monster truck. Yes, you should. I'm telling you, once I build this monster truck mod, because right now I'm just building the trucks, I think down the line, I'm going to build, I mean, eventually I'd love to do some sort of stadium and like a full-scale show, but until then, I'll just kind of build trucks and maybe little vignettes. But down the line, like once I build the stadium, I feel that'll start the Lego monster truck wave. I'm building a First Order TIE Fighter, my 6th First Order TIE Fighter. Right now I'm looking in the sea of black parts to see if I have any 1x4 plates. I certainly hope I do. Do I have any in here? Monster Truck Showcase Series 2020. Yo, don't give me any ideas. You know I'll do it. You know I'll do it. I can't wait to see what the UCS Star Destroyer looks like after I said it. Oh my god. What is wrong with you? In the words of Ray, you a monster. Alright, see ya, LS82. Thanks for coming through, bro. Have a good night. You know, I will start it right now. Yes. Whenever I start my my Monster Truck series, I'm gonna do, like, it's gonna, whenever I start my Monster Truck Showcase series, the opening like sound bite is gonna be Ray saying, "You're a monster," and then I'm gonna say, "Truck, you're a monster truck." I thought it was funny. I thought it was funny. What's up would go great with the Death Star cannon, the speeder chase set, or the new A-Wing? I mean, neither of them I'd say really kind of go hand in hand, right? Like, they're from two completely different eras. But, I mean, if you're asking what set I would prefer to get, the speeder set or the A-Wing, I'd probably go with the speeder set. It's a different kind of set. I see a Janelle O'Leary. Alright, let's find these parts. One thing I will not miss about this is looking into the sea of black parts and trying to distinguish them and pick out what I need. Like, it's definitely not a tough build, but the toughest part about this, you know what, screw it, I'll just grab, I know I have tons of these in here. Jay, I started high school 2 weeks ago, and bam, today and yesterday because of that. Oh, you're saying you're off today? Oh, I hope you're alright, man. One thing I missed at BrickFair Virginia this year was Jay. I know, man, I wish I could have gone. I wish I could have gone. Trust me, I really wanted to go. Jay, what's your favorite year of Lego Star Wars sets? I feel like 2013 is a good year, 2015. As for my favorite, I don't know. I'd have to think about that. The Rogue One year was really good. Maybe even after that. Maybe I'll go with 2017, because that would have been the year that we got the second wave of Rogue One sets, and that we got that first wave of Last Jedi sets. I like both of those waves, so maybe that's what I'll go with. It says, sorry about my Darth Vader comment. It was a joke, but I really do like it not having an interior. What was your Darth Vader comment? I honestly don't even remember it. A lot of YouTubers are getting concerned about the YouTube update that's coming in January. Did someone update? Donate? I mean, hold on one sec. Oh, snap. Shout out to Owen Tomlinson for the $20 dono. It says shopping at... I really need to make that bigger because I can hardly see it. Appreciate it, Owen. If you can, retype your comment in the chat so I can read it. Whenever it pops up on my screen, it pops up on my stream screen. And I don't keep that full screen. It's kind of like off to the side, so it's hard for me to see it. But please, retype the comment, dude. What's up, Connor? How you doing, man? Can we talk about Ray's multi-tool lightsaber? I wonder what she can do with that lightsaber that has some power functions, if you know what I mean. I'll donate $5 if you eat a Lego. Oh my god. Shout out to my boy Brian Riff for the dono. He says, I had the prequel thought that it'd have been interesting if we could have gotten more Anakin and Padme building some Luke and Leia style fun chemistry. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what they tried to go for in episode 2, right? But it ended up devolving into this weird, like, cringy, like, forced romance dialogue. Like, maybe they could have started it off. I mean, I feel like those adventures are always most fun when the characters are kind of forced into a situation together, which is kind of what they were in, right? But it wasn't like, there was no excitement to it. There was no spark to it. They were just kind of just together, just sitting around talking and just walking around and like rolling around in the grass. Like, that's not Star Wars, you know? Like, when Han and Leia develop an empire, it's exhilarating, right? Like, it starts off with, you know, the Empire coming into Hoth, and like, holy crap, like, Leia has to get to her ship. We try to get to her ship. She can't make it to the ship. All right, you're coming with us. And then, like, boom, cool, fun adventure. Like, nice. I'm interested in this. It is exciting. Cool. And by comparison, like, you know, an explosion happens, and like, Padme's near it. So, you know, that's a big deal. And she's like, I guess she almost dies. Well, the decoy dies. And then it's like, oh, well, someone's trying to assassinate you, so I guess we'll send you to Naboo. And it's just, I don't know, it's just so slow and boring compared to what happens with Han and Leia. But that being said, thanks to Chris Blake Productions for continuing the trend of $20 donations. Thank you very much, bro. Wow, you guys are boyos tonight. That's for sure. That's for sure. He says, bro, yes, give me Star Wars battles for Anakin and Padme to develop chemistry throughout, please. Yes. So let's talk about that. Like, given kind of the structure of episode 2, how do you know, honestly, here's what you do. In order to, like, you can keep the general plot of it. Like, if you want to have someone trying to assassinate her, that's fine. but maybe like Padme has to get. I mean, I guess they kind of did this in the Clone Wars, right? But this is before the Clone Wars, so it's fine. We can do it. No big deal. Maybe Padme has to give like a speech, or she's like, or maybe they're even like at a Senate meeting, right? And all of a sudden, like someone takes a shot at her, and maybe like they miss or something, or something kind of along those lines, and like it's just mass chaos, right? And you know, maybe the Jedi were kind of suspecting something, so they're kind of standing by. Or maybe Anakin like sneaks off to go like watch her talk, because that's what he does, because he's interested in what she has to say. Point being, like, we see the Senate building just kind of like in mass chaos. Everyone's freaking out. There's an assassination attempt with all those just mini species there, and Anakin kind of takes it upon himself to kind of like escort her out of there or whatever. And then maybe that can be like your jumpstart into the plot of them kind of being forced together. You know, just something creative, something exciting like that. I didn't really put too much thought into that, but I think like that's a much better starting point than, oh, we're just kind of in hiding, but not really in hiding, because I'm still walking around with my Padawan braid, and we're just gonna, you know, like be chilling out in the middle of nowhere. I mean, in the middle of fields, walking around, no big deal, on my home planet. I don't know. Look at this dude. What's up, Fives? And no, I would never eat a Lego on stream. That's for uncivilized people. What is your favorite clone armor in battle? Favorite clone armor? Man, I gotta go with Commander Cody. Cody, I think, by far has the coolest clone design. As for clone battle, I mean, I don't mean to be... I mean, is it controversial to say I haven't seen a good clone battle on screen? Like, Kashyyyk is fine, Utapau is fine, but they're not, like, good battles, right? They're not, like, engaging. They're not critical to the plot of the film, you know? So I don't know if I can say, like, what's my favorite clone battle, at least on screen. Clone Wars has some good battles, but they just can't compare to, like, the battles we see on screen. Like Hoth, great battle. Scarif, great battle. You know, like Takodana, I'd say is a pretty good battle. I like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Jay, make a Panini parody for Star Wars. Is that a song, or are you talking about food? I want to assume it's a song. David's Kashyyyk mock. Yeah, I mean, David did a great job on his Kashyyyk mock, but Kashyyyk in terms of a sequence in the films, I don't know. Leaves a lot to be desired. Clone Wars is definitely Umbara. So I've talked to people about that. Like, let's discuss that. Do we really consider Umbara to be a battle? I mean, it's a battle, but it's not like... I don't know. I feel like Umbara is more about the dynamic between the clones and Pong Krell than it being an actual, like, battle and conflict. I don't know. And that's not to take anything away from it. Like, it's an incredible arc. But I don't look at Umbara as a battle. Like, there's battle stuff that happens, but I just feel like it's so much more than that. I don't know. I made a 501st battle pack, has 90 pieces, 6 minifigs, and costs $16. That would be nice, wouldn't it? It's like a skirmish. Yeah, like... I don't really perceive Umbara to be this, like, drawn-out battle. Not in the way that, like, the Geonosis battle in the Clone Wars is. Or even, like, Christophsis, you know? Okay, where is... I'm telling you, I'm struggling trying to find these pieces in these piles. Alright, see you, Wesley Shepard. Thanks for coming through. Yes, bro. Someone, Matthew T initially donated 20, and then I think it was Brian Riff. No, it was Matthew T, it was Chris Blank Productions, then Brian Riff, and then Chris Blank again. What a bro. What a boyo. Umbara is the setting for the development of Rex and Fies, but I feel as though both Rex's story and the actual battle of Umbara don't take anything away from each other, so I'd say it's a battle. I mean, like I said, I'm not... I don't think describing it as a battle or even the conflict that happened take away from it. Like, it's still an incredible arc. Like, by far one of the best Clone Wars arcs that we got. I don't know. I don't know if I'd call it a battle. Wait, in our streaming too, you guys should get an okay. Sorry, got to go now. I knew Ryan was streaming earlier. Oh, Owen Tomlinson was the one that... I'm sorry, my bad. Owen Tomlinson donated through PayPal. So it was... Yeah, Chris, Owen, Brian, and Matthew T. Yes, I could try and organize the Lego, but I don't have enough patience for that. Like, I throw these parts in a bag, and then when I'm ready to stream, I'm like, okay, I'm taking them out, and I'm about to build. Yeah, a person with more patience, and I guess who's smarter than me would do that. And that's true, Fives. That's actually a very good point. He says, here's my idea. Let's steal the Battle of Coruscant for 2004 Clone Wars. Obi is already gone to chase after Maul for the sake of revenge. So Padme, Anakin, and Palpatine are stuck. Is that really why Obi-Wan wasn't there? I don't know if I agree with... I don't know if I agree with Obi-Wan trying to find... Darth Maul for revenge. Like, what... I mean... I don't know. I have many grievances with that concept, but I will hear you out. Jay, has it feel to build a 6 TIE Fighter? It feels good, Hunter. It feels nice, especially considering this will be the last one I do for a while. Should you open up your dual on Geonosis and build it? Actually, that's funny. I have a dual on Geonosis in my closet that I still have not opened and built. So, yes, you should build yours. It says, together when the Separatists launched a surprise hyperdrive drop attack on Coruscant. This way Anakin and Padme can develop together. Also, Palpatine can act as the... Chat's moving so fast. Sinister Yoda to Anakin's Luke while they hide out from Grievous and the Separatists. That's not a bad idea. That is intriguing, definitely. Like, to pair up, Anakin and Padme to kind of have Palpatine there as well. Maybe even to, like Anakin's, like Palpatine can tell like Anakin's has feelings for her, and he kind of, I mean, would he want to push him towards it? Like maybe he would want to push him towards it to kind of drive the wedge between Anakin and the Jedi. Like maybe that would be in his interest. And then like in the long term, he would ultimately like not want that connection to be there. I use OBS Studio to stream. What's up, Parker Dye? How you doing, bro? Okay, I finally found this part. Okay, but Obi-Wan dealing with his grief in a way that mirrors but pivots away from Anakin's dark turn to violence and anger. Like, what if he spares Maul? I mean, after episode 1, like, I feel like that's enough resolution. Like, Obi-Wan did what he needed to do, Like, I just don't see a reason after episode 1 for him to go seek out Maul. Let's see how fast we can make the chat go full power. I don't understand. What does that mean? Jay, was the 2019, what was the 2019 Death Star video about, Jay? 2019 Death Star video? I have no idea what you're talking about. Don't remind me about that uncivilized piece of lemon they call Darth Maul. They milked Darth Maul too hard, and it seems like they're still milking him. Okay, this full power joke is going way over my head. Someone needs to break it down to me like a fraction. It says, okay, I'm imagining in episode 1 where whoever killed Qui-Gon, whether it be Maul or Grievous or whoever, got away instead of got cut in half. Okay, that's a different story. That's a different story. Will you ever rebuild the ATM-6? Yes. I'm at Star Destroyer video. You gotta watch it. That's not something I can just kind of describe here. You gotta check out the video, bro. It's a good video, I thought. We're making the chat go full. I don't get it. Can someone explain it to me? Bro, I need to get Insta so I can break this down in better detail because I've thought about this for ages. Yes! I was literally thinking the other day, I was like, does Brian have an Insta? Like, I wanted to talk to you about Star Wars, but I was like, I don't think he has Instagram. Next prequel debates, that's a question for the BrickWiz. I know he wants to do it soon, but I feel like we've been saying that for a while, so it's hard to say. Jay, when are you going to get the bomber? I mean, I have the instructions, I just need to buy the parts. That'll probably happen after Star Killer, honestly. Jay, have you seen the plot leak for episode 9? I don't believe it at all, but it's an interesting concept. I avoid plot leaks. I avoid any types of leaks. I'm very sensitive to leaks. I'd rather go in knowing the least amount of things as possible. That's not necessarily true, because I feel like I actively seek out information, but not like stuff I'm not supposed to know. So can someone explain the full power thing to me? Jay, can I send you a DM? I have a screenshot of where YouTube was caught lacking. Sure. Are you going to organize that closet? It's mostly organized. No, it's not. It's a mess. It's mostly organized. Like, everything in there, I know what's in there, and I know where to find something if I need to look in there. It doesn't look pretty, but she's got it where it counts. Trevor, did you watch my latest Star Destroyer video? I feel like I do some good crystallizations. Jay, do I have your blessing to buy 7 Phase 2 clone troopers for $84, not including shipping? That's a lot of money, bro. I would put the yeet on that one. Welcome back. I love the Titanic. Favorite mock you've done? Vardos. Jay, have you gotten such your perk yet? Yeah, it's sitting right over there, actually. Bro, you know I got that the first day I could get it. Come on, bro. You know what the heck? I'm installing Insta right now. The brick now. I love it. Write the brick now. Full power is when the chat types fast and everyone spams. Well, please don't do that. Please don't do that. Thanks for finally explaining that to me. You know old rich boy ain't as hip as he used to be. I need y'all youngins to break stuff down for me. When do you think you're going to build your central perk, Hunter? What's up, Spartan A054 Moose? I'm late. What are you building? I'm working on a TIE fighter. So I can go back to Jakku, to tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise. Check your DM. I just exposed YouTube. Is it because they put Legos with an S? So pumped for the ISC. Your video sold it for me. It would be a fine addition to my collection. I'm glad you found my video useful. I'm super excited to get it. Also, bro, what did you want to talk about Star Wars wise? I think I just had some like general plot ideas I wanted to discuss. I feel like it's something that we'd be much better off discussing on Insta. Like, sometimes it's just various ideas pop into my head. I'm like, I wonder what Brian would think about this. So, yeah, I get Instagram so we can talk. Are you using instructions? Yes, I have the instructions pulled up right here on my screen. Sorry for leaving, Jay. I just watched on the Star Story video. I recommend watching it, boyos. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, I think it's a good video. I think it's a good video. it's kind of one I had to kind of record it fast because like I literally went to work right after it. Here's an insider here's a Rich Boy J insider. If I ever upload a video that's like, I don't know, like just has like some like weird like editing errors or something, it's probably because I recorded it really fast and I had to go to work. Like that one, like I feel like I cut that one pretty well, but like I would have liked to have added like more pictures and visuals into it. But I was just like, I have something I want to talk about. I want to get it out today. I don't want to have to wait until I get off of work. So I was like, I'll just put it out. I want to see prequel era vehicles like Easter eggs in the background. You mean in my mock, or what specifically are you referring to? Alright, see ya, Ace Gamer. Take care, man. He says, I have a quick question. Will you ever visit the Clone Wars next year? It seems like you're only focusing on the OG or a sequel trilogy for Lego. I mean, yeah, I totally will. I don't know if I can guarantee it'll be next year, but I don't try to avoid the prequels as mocks. I built what I'm currently like interested in doing. I'm not like, oh, I'm not gonna touch the prequels. Like, I don't have anything against that. I mean, you guys know, like, the Pod Race, big mock that I want to do. Geonosis, big mock that I want to do. It's just a matter of timing. Like, I almost, like, if I had started Lego YouTube, you know, a few years before I did, you guys would have seen me kind of going through more of my prequel mocks. When you guys see me now, I guess it kind of feels like, oh, like, Jay only does sequel stuff. But, like, when I first started building mocks, like, the Pottery was the first thing I worked on, and like I wanted to do. I mean, I did Padme's apartment as well. So for me, it feels like, oh, like I've done prequel stuff. Now I'm doing other stuff. To you guys, it doesn't feel that way. But I just say that to make the point that like I don't actively try to avoid prequel mocks. Like just because I don't like the films doesn't mean I don't want to do mocks on them. Yo, boyos had a long day, so I'm gonna fall asleep. All right. I'm at 4%, but I'm not leaving the stream. See, that's a real boyo move. Do you prefer the Empire or the Rebellion? Like in terms of like philosophy, in terms of like, what do you mean? Also, Jay, how do you think they could have changed the pod race to be more relevant to the plot? I've always thought about that. Like, I love the pod race as a concept, but it lacks weight because it feels very out of place. I don't know. I mean, I think you just need I guess you just need a better reason as to why Anakin is pod racing, right? Like the idea that like we're willing to like rig this deal in our favor, but we're not willing to just take the part from Watto. It makes it kind of silly, right? Like what? Like this, we're going in this very roundabout way to get these parts when we didn't even bother checking to see if anyone else had them. We just kind of took Watto's word for it. Like the pottery just needs a better connection to the film, and I've thought about that, but I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know. I'd really have to think about that. I mean, I think in an ideal situation, Anakin would be an adult in the prequels. So, maybe not a full-grown adult, like a teenager at least, like Luke aged. I think that's an ideal situation for him. Maybe if it was more like an escape idea, like maybe the main characters get put into slavery and the only way out is a pod race. Okay, that's something. I can't wait for the Clone Wars, bro. I'm so hyped. Get hyped for it, boyos. I mean, I'm looking forward to it. It just still feels so far away. It's kind of hard to like make myself hype for it, you know? Alright, bro. Install it. Well, yes, you got it downloaded. I'm assuming that means you got it installed as well. And add me as a friend, and we will do the good deed and talk about Star Wars. What are you most looking forward to in the Mandalorian? Just a new plot, a new conflict, new problems in the galaxy. Just something fresh, you know? Nothing tied down by previous characters we know. Just something new, something fresh, you know? Have you seen the new pics for The Mandalorian? To me, it looks like they're using action figures. I thought that exact same thing. I saw that. I didn't really look closely at those photos, but I got that same vibe. I was just like they looked like I thought it was like a Hot Toys vignette setup. I don't know. I want to see more Stormy heads on spikes. That was one of the things that kind of turned me off. Like, I don't want to see stormtroopers in The Mandalorian. And I get it, they're around, but I just want to see something just removed from any conflict we've seen thus far in Star Wars. And I guess they made it a point to say, like, The Mandalorian's going to talk about the origins of the First Order, which, I mean, I guess is like a little bit more interesting than Imperial stuff. But I just kind of want this thing to have its own identity, you know? I just kind of want it to be its own thing. And from what I've seen, I do feel like that's going to be the case. I just hope they stay true to that all the way through. Like, I don't think The Mandalorian needs to tie into the films to be good or to feel important. If you build up your characters and you have good writers who can make a conflict that people care about, I think the story will be fine, you know? I think they should have focused it on the power struggle after Jabba died. I mean, that'd be cool too. I think that'd be awesome. One of my cool ideas, and I think I've talked about this on stream a little bit, is it would have been really cool to revisit Tatooine, but maybe after Jabba died, some investor came in, or just some wealthy family or person kind of came in and poured a lot of just resources into it because they saw potential in the area for whatever reason, and it just kind of becomes this buzzing area, this just metropolis, this beautiful, kind of like Dubai, modern day Dubai, just giant buildings and technological advancements in the middle of the desert. I think that would have been a really cool twist, especially if in the sequels we revisit Tatooine. That would have been a really cool play on it, right? We hear oh, we're going to Tatooine, and it's oh, we kind of know what to expect. We've been there a few times before, and we get there and it's just totally unlike anything we've ever seen. I think that would have been kind of a really fun thing to play with. I mean, it could still be the case. We don't know what the heck Tatooine looks like now. I guess, yeah, we don't. So, yeah, that could be something. Yes, Captain Athano is going to be in Resistance Season 2. I'm super hyped about that. Mother Russia, what is your question? Do you prefer the Imperial Navy or the Rebellion Navy? In the Imperial Navy. Which actor do you think should play Revan? I personally think Keanu Reeves. I saw fan art of him as it, and I love it. I mean, if someone's going to be playing Revan, do we assume that they're never going to unmask? So it's probably more about the voice performance than anything. I don't know. It's hard to I don't know. I just feel like Revan kind of feels like he's different things to different people, right? Because, I mean, I don't know. Does anyone in this chat care if I spoil Knights of the Old Republic? Is that going to be an issue? Okay, I don't think I have this part, and that's a big problem, because I kind of need this part. This will be my 6th First Order tie. This will be my 6th Jarek First Order tie. Okay, so, point being, Revan feels like different things to different people, because when you... It says, please do spoil it because I don't feel like playing the game. Oh, okay, cool. So, point being, Revan feels like different things to different people because the character is kind of what you make it, right? Like, depending on how you played the game and how you created your character, that's kind of what Revan is to you, you know? So, it's kind of hard to envision Revan as any particular actor because, like, I feel like my Revan is different from someone else's Revan. And, I mean, we have a good general idea of, like, what he looks like Revan, what he looks like in his, like, robes and stuff. But in terms of his personality and, like, what his voice might sound like, I feel like it can vary from person to person, you know? So that's kind of one of the tricky things about doing a KOTOR film / series is Revan is different to different people. I don't think that means they shouldn't try it, but I'm just saying that'll be a hurdle they have to kind of get over. Okay, I'm looking for these what the heck? Oh, is it in here? Nope, it's not in there. Did I, like, not order this part at all? And I doubt I have any of these in black. Nope. Yo, how did I make this mistake? This is impossible. This is outrageous. What the heck? This is so disappointing. This is kind of an important part. I mean, I can switch it with another color. I'll just do that. We'll see. We'll roll with the punches, as they say. Screw it. Screw the rules. I have cards. Organize your parts. I'll give you one J if you want. Thanks. And N-Bomb said, you're starting a car detailing business. Sure, if you'd like to come all the way down to Houston, I don't know where you live. Do it. I have a question. Chester Crab, what's your question? Jay, are you enjoying your Aldar Beto figure? I've made a point to not look at that. So it's kind of going on what you were saying. I agree that we need to see less of the conflicts we always see and have a non-traditional Star Wars story. Absolutely. Give me something new. Give me something new. That's my new catchphrase. Other people are like, Jay, why don't you want to see the Emperor in Star Wars Episode 9? My response is simply, give me something new. That's why. What's up, Philip Anderson? Why is working at Lego competitive and working there at 15? Is that a good job? I mean, yeah, especially if you're passionate about Lego. Like, you know, it seems like a win-win situation. I didn't say the job was competitive. I just said the pay is competitive. So, like, Lego looks at, like, what a similar job would pay, and they make sure you'll make at least that. That's the point that I was trying to make. A hut store would be pretty cool now that you mention it. You mean, like, explain what kind of hut story? I want a Gungan battle pack. Dude, I'll take a Gungan battle pack. I'm down with that. Gotta come down from Washington to Texas for your car, Jay. Washington State or Washington, D.C.? What's up, Frank's Fantastic Bricks? I would actually buy a ton of Gungan battle packs. It's a good idea. Bro, I want a Gok Droid battle pack. Washington State. Oh my god. Wow. That is quite the trip. Jay, you making that $25 an hour? Bro, I wish. I wish, bro. Right Review says, I just can't wait for new Star Wars stuff. We've had too much of the same old stuff with a rebellion going after a larger conflict with a super weapon, then they win at the end. I just want new, man. Exactly. Like, as much as I like the sequels, like, jeez, can we just, let's just move on. Let's just do something new. Give me something new. What's up, Logan Peacock? Jay, I'm going to build a Trandoshan Hupper pod. The one from the mock showcase from a few weeks back really inspired me. That's a good idea. I love that mock so much. Like, that was just a really creative mock to do. And I'd, of course, love to see your take on it, Trevor. Yo, Jay, has anyone ever come to your Lego store where you work? No, I don't know. No. Ryan doesn't live anywhere near me. Jay always wanted something new. I just want new stuff, man. Am I asking for too much? If I'm asking for too much, I'll stop. Yes, Connor, that's all I want. I just want something new. Give me something new. You know I'm spending all my money on the Devastator. Oh, yeah. First Order saw the Death Star failed twice, so decided to make a Star Killer. And then Star Killer failed. Give me something new. I want to get that tattooed on me, guys. Give me something new. Hey, here's a Rich Boy GA pro tip. If you ever have to break up with your girlfriend and she says, "Why are you breaking up with me?" all you gotta respond with, you just gotta hit her with that, "Give me something new. I want something new." And she'll totally understand. I promise. You can take that to the bank. Where is the 2x2 inverted tile? So the First Order using another super weapon and the Rise of Skywalker would keep up with the First Order's character. I mean, yeah, like it would be consistent with their desires. Doesn't mean it'd be a good plot point, but you know, when I come into your car, I'm going to camp outside your Lego store so I can meet you when you go to work. If you really want to meet me, you don't have to camp outside my store, man. I know that prequel movies are not perfect. However, there are a lot of critical errors with them. However, the whole two giant factions fighting each other with awesome weapons and vehicles is just sick. I mean, yeah, that's like the main draw to them. Like, the conflict is unlike anything we've seen in Star Wars before. At least in Episode 3. And that's kind of a fault with the prequels, right? Like, the conflict is cool. It doesn't really get started until the end of the second movie, and even then we barely see it. And then even in the third movie, if you're not tuning into live streams, what's up with that? That's my other catchphrase, guys. I got a lot of catchphrases. Jay, you try to play some Lego Star Wars together? Bro, I'm always down for a game of Lego Star Wars. Just let me know. Let me know when and where, and I'll be there. I'm looking for this 2x2 inverted tile, and I'm not having a good time. I have a 2x2 tile. I hope I didn't buy this instead of the inverted tile. That would really upset me. Death Star, Star Destroyer, Starfighter, Star Killer, Star Wars. I mean, Star Lives Matter, man. Maybe all the Star Destroyers turn into one big super weapon. They join forces like Voltron. Jay, if I live stream anytime soon, would it be okay if I made you mod? Yeah, sure. I got a date to Homecoming, and the sign said it would be my first order to go to Homecoming with you. Aww. That is so cute. Creeper Craft Gamer says, Jay, Disney needs to let the past die. Yes, they do. They need to let the past die and give me something new. Gosh. Yo, but if I can't find this inverted 2x2 tile, we're going to have some problems. This is by far the least successful TIE Fighter stream I've done, which I guess is fitting considering it's the last one, but I really screwed up on these orders. Like, I am missing some things, guys. What the heck? How did this happen? I'm smarter than this. I'm smarter than this. Let's see if I have an inverted tile in here that's not a ridiculous color. Dark gray. Oh, that has a print on it. Nope. Say, give me something new one more time so I can clip it. Give me something new! I love that that's a thing now. You say that as you made around $80 tonight. What did I say? I don't even remember. Why is that funny? What are you referring to what I said? What did I say? I don't even remember what I said. Give me something new. Is that what you're referring to? Give me something new. This is our new stormtrooper. The Jedi are just gonna cut them down. The Jedi just cut them down like butter. So basically, they're useless. I'm at least successful in terms of like having all the parts I need. Like for every other TIE Fighter stream, like I placed the orders and like I had everything I needed. Didn't run into any huge hiccups, but like I am missing some really important parts. I don't know how. I don't know. I got a bag here. This isn't anything from this. I'm gonna tell my mom that catchphrase. Yeah, when she cooks you her meatloaf for the 4th night in a row, you just gotta be like, Mom, give me something new. Gosh. Tell her Rich Boy J taught you how to say that. No, don't tell her that. I'd hate for your mom to ban you from watching me. What's up, Brody's Builds? How you doing, man? What if we rode in the brick loot car together? That is so random. What? You need to add a Kylo Ren as Matt from SNL. Oh, I totally am. I totally am, bro. Where's my 1x1 black plate? If I'm missing 1x1 black plate, like, I'm gonna cry. Because this stream is going downhill real quick. How am I missing so many parts? Did I just like miss an entire order? Like, what is going on? I might have to check BrickLink honestly and see if there's just an entire order that I didn't add to this. Jay has forgotten Norg. I would never forget Norg. When you get an F for the 5th time in class, you gotta tell the teacher. Less. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, I'm gonna check my BrickLink real quick, because we're having some problems, guys. I think those missing parts are in the closet. Yo, stop clowning my closet, bro. It's a good closet. That closet has been with me through some dark times. Hold on, I gotta check. This is outrageous. Hold on one sec, guys. Please just bear with me. I gotta be like missing an order or something. All caps isn't quite enough to convey the quote. Yeah. It's something you just gotta hear, you know? I'll make that my new ringtone. Hold on one sec, guys. I gotta check my BrickLink orders and see if they're like, I don't know what's going on. Nope. I shouldn't be missing this many parts. Especially 1x1 black plate. Like, I should definitely have it. And it doesn't convey the table slam. That is true. The table slam is a pretty integral part of Give Me Something New. Alright, let's see. I've placed so many orders recently. This is going to be quite the task. Alright, let's see. Where they at, though? Rich Boy J has lost the rank of Gawk Droid. That's not nice. Yep, got that order in. Okay, so we have a new development here. Okay, so this is definitely the order I'm looking for. And I don't know where. Hold on, let's see if it ever actually got here. Okay, so I did order the top hatch. I thought I did. Alright, things are making sense. Like, all the parts that I needed are in this order. Now let's see if it ever actually came here. New First Order troops are red and will get killed so much. Oof. Alright, it was definitely delivered here like 7 days ago. So, now I guess I gotta find where the heck that package is. Alright, that's promising. Alright, so I guess I gotta look. I don't even know where the heck it would be. I don't recall having any packages I didn't open. I'm usually pretty good about opening packages the moment I get them. Alright, guys, so I gotta look for this package. So I guess talk amongst yourselves for a few minutes, and hopefully I can find where the heck this thing is. Sorry about that, guys. I'm at least happy to know that I didn't just completely botch the orders for this build. The parts are somewhere. Hope I didn't like throw them away. That would be tragic. I don't think I'd do something like that though. But you never know. That's the thing about life. You can't trust yourself. Trevor, don't say that. I hope it's not in the trash. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. I gotta find this package. All right, so I'm probably going to go. I'm going to go check my mailbox and pray that this package is there, cause I don't know where it is otherwise. This is why I need to be better about tracking my packages clearly, because this should not be happening. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't know what to do otherwise. So, I'll be back. I'm gonna actually. I'll keep the chat open, but I'll put a timer on the thing so new people who come in will know where the heck I am slash are going. All right, so I'll be back, guys. Give me a few. I'm hoping we get down to the bottom of this, and hopefully this package is not in the trash. That would really suck. So yeah, I'll be right back, guys. Alright, guys. Mission accomplished. I got it. Yeah. It was in my mail. I don't know how that happened. Like, I'd ordered a few packages, and I had thought I got all of them on the mail. I just assumed, because, like, I place orders for this, and I place orders for, like, my Monster Truck stuff, too. But that was after I placed the orders for these. So once I got all my Monster Truck stuff in, I just kind of assumed, like, oh, I'm sure I have all my TIE Fighter stuff as well. And I guess this just showed up a little bit later. But I'm happy to know that I actually ordered these parts, because I would have been very disappointed if I didn't have them. So yeah, the stream is resumed. Unboxing Bricklink haul. Yeah, shout out to everyone who actually stayed through that. You guys are incredible. What's up, the amazing Spider-Man? And of course, rather than sorting any of these, they will simply get dumped into the pile. So what you're saying is that the monster truck got in the way of this build. How dare you? I'm sorry, man. I've just really been feeling monster trucks lately. I hope you guys can understand that sometimes you just gotta try new things. Like, I just imagine all of you guys sitting back watching one of my videos, and you know, another Rich Boy J notification comes across, and it's some Star Wars related video, and I can just see you guys sitting in there thinking like, geez, Jay's dropping another Lego Star Wars video? Give me something new! So I decided, how about this? Let's pull out the big boys and bring out a monster truck. I did it for you guys. It's not for me, it's all for you. Alright. Please don't break the desk. I would try my best. What's up, B-Fab? How you doing, man? All is right. Some of the clowns escaped from underneath my bed. I was going to catch them, but then you started streaming, so they got away. Oh. I'm ugly and I'm proud. I'm ugly and I'm proud. I'm ugly and I'm proud. What's wrong? Nothing. Except you gave me the ugly. Ah! Oh, SpongeBob. Oh, SpongeBob. Why? Yo, SpongeBob SquarePants is the GOAT. What's up, the purple stud? Purple stud, you are the most valuable form of currency in Lego Star Wars. Says, I don't know how you can design those big ships you do. Building a custom ship is way harder than a terrain mock. Oh, it is. It is. It's just, I don't know, you just gotta be in the right mindset for it. Like, it's quite the process, honestly. Like, you gotta think really hard, you know. Jay, you won't believe what I saw on Reddit. What did you see on Reddit? Change the stream to SpongeBob impressions. Dude, I can do SpongeBob impressions all night long. Also, my dad and I were discussing Boba Fett. We figured he was hanging out in Jabba's palace because he was a drunk who spent all his money on booze and betting on pod races. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Boba the drunk. Hi, Kevin. Punch yourself in the face. Psh. Didn't that hurt? Do you want it to hurt, Kevin? Mommy, I want my blankie. I'm building a small one, and good lord, it's frustrating. All those angles you gotta cover up just kill me. Yeah, dude. Yes. The bottom of the Corvus was such a menace when it came to that. With, like, the barrel engine design and, like, the bottom hull. Oh, my God. Oh my god. Sometimes you just really gotta take a break from those. Just step away from it. Just give your mind a rest and then kind of come back to it later. See if you can get some new ideas. I saw in our memes, only the true OG gamers will remember how much they are worth, and it was a pile of purple studs with almost 2K upvotes. Wow, that is beautiful. Can you sing 501st Battle Pack song in a SpongeBob character voice? Sure. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. There you go. What's up, Adakin? Can you say, "Am I a pretty girl?" Boy, give me. He says like he tells him to give him the hat. Give me the hat. Why? Makes you look like a girl. Am I a pretty girl? No. Doesn't he say no? I love it. Oh man, SpongeBob. Meow. 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 Can we get another? Give me something new. I just want a 505051st battle pack. I already got a ATRC and a Captain Rex. If I get a 501st battle pack, I'd have to buy them all so I can build a Clone Wars mock like David, huh? He says, "Eric, you're beautiful." Oh, never mind. That is right. He does say that. My bad. My B. My B. It would have been funnier if he said no. Do you kiss your mother with that mouth? Sometimes, but not recently. Here's a question for the chat. Who here in the chat knew the 501st Battle Pack song before they knew who I was? I'm just curious. And that is true, Chris Blake. Bro, I'm going to be dropping so many Gimme Something news. Jay, will you ever need any new mods? I'd be happy to work for you and Matt. Not at the moment. If I do, I'll certainly keep you in mind. Where the heck I need a 2x2 curved slope. You first. Happy early birthday, Tristan. What do you want for your birthday? I've been here since the Falcon updates. Oh yes. Good old Trevor from the Falcon updates. I knew who you were, but only because Ryan had mentioned you in videos. Fair enough. For $100,000. Oh yeah, absolutely. September 20th, I'm getting my 501st Battle Pack from Area 51. Area 51, more like Area 501. I'm a Vardos boyo. I'm a Vardos boyo. Shout out to all my Vardos boyos. My first video I saw you in was Beyond the Brick interview of Scarif. Ooh, good times, man. Good times. That's a throwback. Ah, yes, I must find my parents' credit card and make a large donation. Yes, you should definitely do that. Yeah, I want another one. Dude, I swear, the things you see in the Lego store, bro, it's crazy. Knew you since the Falcon. Yo, where's this? Okay, I'll just, you know what? I'm tired of complaining tonight about not being able to find parts. I found my order. I gotta have another one in here, right? There you go. BOYOS Assemble. I hope everyone claps in the theater whenever I say that. Actually, I saw you before on Beyond the Brick, so that was when I first heard of you. Okay, cool. If you make a dono, it needs to be $20 to keep up with the trend of the night. That is true. This has been an exclusively $20 donation stream. BFAB says, I subbed to you after Dalek mentioned he was going to ditch us at Brickworld 2018 to hang with you. That's how I found Matt too. Aw. Wait, you were at Brickworld last year? I had no idea. Every now and then I think about when I ordered those Brick Arms reloaded F11Ds and they were sent to the wrong address, so some random person got them and probably don't even know the cost. Oh yeah, dude. I feel like if you like message them about that, they might be willing to like send out some more, because that was very disappointing. Crate Week 2. Yo, those first weeks of Crate, I think Crate Week 2 specifically did really well. I think Jay would happily accept a $20,000 dono from Mr. Beast. If anyone knows Mr. Beast, send him my way. Tell him Rich Boy Jay said, sup. I found about you from Matt. He was like, he lives like 20 minutes from my house, and I saw you in one of his vlogs a while back. Oh, wow. Have you guys actually met like in New Jersey? I was walked into a Lego store, grabbed a UCS Falcon, and gave them a bag of purple studs and got away with it. I'll send Bazine your way. Yes! I'll take Bazine over $20,000. Alright, I'll get Mr. Beast on speed dial. Beast? I thought you said Weast. That's West, Patrick. I thought you said Weast. I too get confused between East and Weast. We haven't met in person, but we've talked. We have the same Lego store, so I have to see him in person someday. I gotcha. Why'd you stop playing that beautiful music? What do your parents think of you building Legos still? My mom's totally down with it. Shout out to my mom. So I remember on one of Ryan's videos, he showed a video of you playing piano really freaking good. Where'd you learn to play? Okay, I'll go ahead and nip that in the bud. I cannot play piano very well. I can play Cold Like Hoth and maybe one other thing, and that's it. Where did I learn how to play? YouTube. If you look up a tutorial for Lil Yachty, Cold Like Minnesota, you'll find out how to play the instrumental of Cold Like Hoth. So I don't want people thinking out there I'm actually like good at piano. It sucks you weren't at Virginia. I was hoping to meet you there, Jay. Yeah, dude. I had no idea you were at Brickworld last year. So did you? I'm assuming you didn't go to Brickworld this year. Did you go to Virginia last year? And yeah, it's only like 3 notes. It's not difficult at all. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do you sometimes still play with your Lego? Oh yeah, I've done that on stream many times. What was it that I finished building and I was just playing with it? I think when I did my was it the Slave 1 stream? I think it was the Django Slave 1 stream I did. When I finished building that, I had so much fun playing with it. Like, I got my Obi-Wan Jedi Starfighter. It was a good time. This year I went to Philly and Virginia. Last year I went to Chicago. Oh, okay, I got you. Where are you planning on going next year? Bro, play Cold Like Hoth. I would buy 5 tickets just to see it. Yeah, if you're not playing with your Lego, you're missing out. All right, see ya, Kevin. What is your big day tomorrow? You want to elaborate on that before you head out? Can you see my Slave 1 mock? It's like up on the shelf. I really don't feel like getting it, but I did a video on it, so you can just look up on my channel Slave 1, or just look up Rich Boy J Django Slave 1. You'll find it. What's up, Tristan? Jay, could I come hang out with you at conventions? Absolutely. That's what I look forward to. I'm not, like, I try to hang out with as many people as possible at conventions. If you see me at a convention, please do not hesitate to come up to me and we can talk. Alright, see you, Alex McBrick. Take care, man. Have fun walking the dogs. I might go to Brickford, New Jersey this year. Would you recommend going or wait for one of bigger cons like Chicago? I don't know why I'm tired. Oh my god. Yeah, wait for Chicago. I would say if that's the choice you have to make, like Brickford, New Jersey, or Chicago, do Chicago. I went to a huge event that ends in a concert. Should be fun. Also gonna get that daily flip day 6. Nice, man. Bro, I wish I could flip like you. That would make me very happy. Jay, is Jar Jar a boyo? I guess. Appreciate that, Drunk Vax. That is a very polite thing to say. Can we get oils? What? I hated Chicago and Virginia, but Philly was amazing. That being said, I'll try Chicago next year and for sure go to Philly. Why'd you hate Chicago and Virginia? Would you hear the Lego community's equivalent to Keanu Reeves? That is some high praise. Whenever relatives hear that I'm into Lego, they're like, oh, he still plays with Lego. Yeah, that's always the initial reaction. It's always funny telling people my age, like, if I don't like talking to, like, girls especially, I'd be like, yeah, I'm big into Lego, or I'll tell them, like, oh, I'm doing something with Lego, or going to the convention. They always ask, like, so do you, like, play with them? And I'm like, I mean, I guess, but that's not the point. I feel like most people in today's times don't understand hobbies, which is kind of a problem, right? Like, I don't know. We need to normalize hobbies. You inspired me to collect Lego even at the age of 14. That is good. That is a good thing to be doing. Virginia, there was nothing interesting, and Chicago's miserable for me since I was hanging out with some negative people. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I thought Virginia last year was a ton of fun, and Chicago is always fun. A way to get friend zone, tell a female you like Lego. I mean, that's, I mean, it could happen. Nah, just stay true to yourself. That's part of the BOYO code. How do you go through life and not develop any kind of hobby? I mean, a lot of people don't. Like, talk to most people. Most people in their free time, you know, once they get adult age, they're either, like, going out, which there's nothing wrong with that, but, like, it seems to be the extent of their free time, you know? Most people aren't doing constructive things recreationally, I feel. Is M&R a boyo? Oh, yeah. Whenever a girl finds out about my channel, 50% of the time they think it's cute, 50% of the time they run. Anyone who's going to judge you negatively because of your Lego YouTube channel is not someone you ought to be with, right? I mean, that's good for you, right? Like, people are... It's better... I'll put it this way. It's better to know exactly how someone is and what they think up front than having to figure it out the hard way after you're invested into them, right? Like, if a girl's gonna break up with you or not want to be with you because of your hobby, it's better to find that out as soon as possible before you start dating them, right? I totally agree. People ask me, are you into sports? I'm like, not really. You play an instrument? No. Do you play video games? No. Then what do you do? Exactly, right? Like, it's all the typical basic stuff. And it's just like, I mean, there are things in life outside of video games and sports, right? Danker the Clanker says, I don't know, I can't do that. I have too many hobbies, really. I have a 1989 MR2, which I work on a lot. Build steam engines, Lego, vintage games. Yeah, I'm always broke. That's a lot of hobbies. Lego alone is enough to keep someone broke, right? I finished building on a budget too and came here. Oh, nice. This is a good video, I thought. What's up, Solid X Astro? Amazing Spider-Man asked about the Solid Bricks Mandalore mock. Yeah, I watch it every week. Most girls don't care, but I didn't let Lego take over the relationship. I just did it in my free time. I mean, yeah. No, you still want to, like, live a life outside of Lego, right? Like, you could be into Lego, and it can be your passion, and it can be the thing you spend your most time on, but there are things that are important in this world outside of Lego, aka building relationships, spending time with family, developing yourself personally, you know? You should do what anyone you really should do whatever it takes to become a well-rounded person, and that's some pro BOYO advice. I feel like women are extremely judgmental when it comes to Lego. I realize guys are more accepting. I think it just depends on who you talk to. I mean, I met plenty of guys that like kind of like are like, oh, Lego, that's weird. Like he's like the weird Lego guy. I think I'll tell you what the issue is. Traditionally, Lego has not been promoted to / catered to girls. I think like 10 years from now, like maybe when our kids, if they end up being into Lego, they'll have a much better time like sharing that interest with girls. But like coming up, like people our age, like Lego was never presented as something for girls to do. I mean, it obviously was never, they were never actively excluded from it, but it was just never seen as a girl's toy. I mean, just look at like the proportion of girl minifigs to guy minifigs and how that has changed significantly over the past like 15 years. Like when I was younger, girl minifigures were so hard to come across. And now, like, most sets will come with a girl minifigure if it's possible to include a girl and a guy. Like, that's what Lego will do. So, at this point, like, girls, I guess, would still see it as something weird because growing up, they were never really exposed to it. They weren't really, like, taught to understand it. But I think that is definitely changing and for the better. I have a lot of guy friends who love Lego. We all share in chat all the time. The sad part, I'm the only single one because of that hobby. I don't know. I think if you think you're single because of Lego, you're probably wrong. Like, there are plenty of girls who are not gonna hold that against you. Honestly, don't worry about girls who like you for Lego. As long as they like you for who you are, that shows they actually care about you. Exactly. I'm a little nervous about my Lego building this year. I'm taking 20 credits the next 2 semesters, working 25 hours a week, and I'm doing 3 competitions for things in my major. Wow. That is quite the life. Well, I mean, I'm glad you're so ambitious and doing things like that. I agree with the 10 years from now thing. Years ago, if you like Marvel superheroes, you were judged, but ever since MCU has become a universal thing. Exactly, right? Like, these things in quote-unquote nerd culture are becoming more widely accepted. That being said, don't use Lego as a crutch as to why you don't have a girlfriend. Like I said, anyone there are let's not paint this picture that all girls are judging you for your Lego. That is certainly not the case. I think any good person who you probably want to be with will appreciate the fact that you're passionate about something and doing something constructive with your time. If you're attractive and like Lego, women will like you. If you're unattractive and like Lego, women will think you're creepy. I mean, that's not necessarily true. I think being unattractive in general is obviously going to be a detriment to you when trying to get your foot in the door with any prospective lover. I mean, if you're unattractive, the Lego part of that is like insignificant. What's up, JBBRicks Lego? Which is the best clone troopers or first order troopers? Well, I mean, I like Phase 2 clones and I like first order stormtroopers. Those are probably my two favorite troops in all of Star Wars. So take your pick. What's everyone first Lego sets? Mine was 2003 Racers Jungle Monster. I don't know, honestly. Yeah, the key to women and really any yeah, any building good relationships with anyone is, yeah, be respectful, be kind, and you'll find someone who wants to be with you. And I can't get enough of Jarrek's tie. I just can't stop building Jarrek ties. I don't know what it is. I think I got Jarrek tie fever. The only cool thing that came from the sequels are ties and troopers changed my mind. I mean, Kylo Ren's command shuttle, First Order Star Destroyer, Dreadnought, Snoke's ship, First Order ATM-6, First Order Transporter, Kylo Ren, Rey, Poe. I don't know, man. Do I really need to argue the sequels tonight? Is that how I want to spend my time? Pro tip, if you have a special car or something rare, never take it on a first date. Don't give off the impression you have money. Last date I went on, I legitimately took my dad's car. Oh, wow. Who wants to hear another give me something new? I gotta have a reason to say it. That's not something I can just say. Like, I gotta feel it, guys. I wish everyone in the world was either ugly or attractive, not both. I don't understand. What? Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, I got you. That sounds like a confusing quote. I mean, if everyone's ugly, is anyone ugly? If everyone's attractive, is anyone attractive? If everyone's tall, is anyone tall? You know? I still want to hear a BOYO in a Welsh accent. When Jay keeps releasing loose land speeders. That is the perfect opportunity to give me something new. Jay, what would your response be to a 2023 Luke's land speeder? My response would be nice. Just what the doctor ordered. Hear about this. If you guys want to get girls, I'm giving you all permission to show them Cold Like Hoth and tell them that you made the song. That's the exclusive BOYO privilege that you guys get. And you guys are too nice. Thank you so much. I'm in Central U.S. time zone. What's up, Super Mason 200? Thanks for the BOYO privilege. I'll use it wisely. No problem. No problem. Being a BOYO comes with many powers many consider unnatural. Dude, I just blast a song through a speaker and use force. Would you rather date an ugly girl with a great personality or a hot girl with horrible personality? I'll go with an ugly girl with a great personality. Do I have permission to use the high ground? I can't give you permission for that, man. I can't do that. On my recent search history, this is a search for how to get someone to say, give me something new. I mean, I said it, but I didn't say it, you know. Thoughts on the new Star Destroyer? Oh, I'm so excited for it, man. I'm pretty hyped for it. Trevor, do you plan on getting the new Star Destroyer? How would you rank the Rise of Skywalker sets? That's a good question. Kylo's command shuttle's going first, then the Falcon, then the Pisana speeders. I guess then A-Wing and Y-Wing? Yeah, there's only 5. Oh, I guess I can't officially talk about those sets. They have not officially been announced. Jimmy Jumping Jew. I have no idea. I feel like this isn't a particularly large pile of parts, but it has taken me forever to find stuff. Thoughts on your 6th TIE Fighter? I feel like this one is giving me the most trouble out of all of them. No, I don't own nearly every UCS set. At this point, I don't know, I might be converging on like slightly under half of them. I don't know. Probably less than that, honestly. Jay, I was promoted to High Ground Gonk Droid, but you were promoted to Ultimate Gonk Droid. That's cool. Would you rather date a toothless girl or a bald girl? I go with a bald girl. I actually don't really have a problem dating a bald girl. There are plenty of bald girls. Look up Natalie Portman bald. You're telling me you wouldn't date her? Look up Amber Rose. And no, Chris Blank, this is a special TIE Fighter. This is one of the 6 that will be on the platform. try separating the pieces more. I don't feel like it. I only own the UCS BB-8 and Porg. Both great sets. Here's a question. How many of you guys plan on getting the buildable, the new Yoda set? Also, I don't know, Trevor, did you answer that if you're getting the new Star Destroyer, or did I totally miss that? Is it messed up to be average or below average and want to only date hot girls? I mean, you're gonna like what you like. I'm not gonna tell someone they shouldn't like what they like. I think maybe I'd say it's generally messed up to only want to date what you consider to be hot girls. I don't know. People are going to date who they want to date. I don't know. Let them live, I guess. Yoda is a first date buy for me. Jay, I'm waving my hand in the air with a brown robe, and I say, put me in the BOYO lounge. Jay says, I will put... That's one way to get in. You're going to have to show me the Mortys first. Can't afford it, and I'd rather put that money towards a mock. That's totally fair. Show me the Mortys. I can already tell there's no way I'm finishing this tonight. I'll probably stop once I get to the wings, because those are going to take forever. You guys know how long, like on the last stream when I built this thing, the wings took forever. They're so monotonous. I'm glad it's the last time I'll be doing that for a while. I can't wait to get the Yoda and replace his eyes with trans red circular tiles. I might get it because it is around my birthday, but I'd rather get Kylo Ren Shuttle for my birthday. Yeah, Kylo Ren Shuttle would be fun. This stream should be called Jay Gives Relationship Advice. Anytime I do a stream, I try to spread the good word. The Yoda is so ugly and such a wasted spot for a potential Clone Wars set on a Triple Force Friday. I mean, Triple Force Friday was never about the Clone Wars, so I never expected to get them. I feel like, if anything, it was a wasted spot for a Jedi Fallen Order set. I think that would have made sense. I honestly am shocked that we're not getting a single Jedi Fallen Order set, which would be fine if maybe they were giving us like a polybag or something. You know, like, oh, with every whatever purchase, here's the polybag, and it's like Cal from the new game with a droid. And that would be cool too. Like, that would be actually really sweet. Like, maybe if they don't want to make a full set, just give us a polybag with a main character figure. And boom, like, you got that taken care of. But instead, we're getting that 20th anniversary Obi-Wan polybag. Like, I don't know. I feel like a polybag for Fallen Jedi. I mean, a set would have been great, but a polybag even would have been, I think, nice for a lot of people. But nothing. I don't know about that. I don't know about that, Chief. I mean, how exactly would they acknowledge it without making a set for it? Like, from Lego's end, right? Where the heck is the bracket? By acknowledging, I mean make a minifigure or something. Yeah, that's what I mean. Okay, I gotcha. I find it funny how everything thinks stormtroopers were awful shots when you had to be the best of the best to be a stormtrooper. Otherwise, regular soldiers ended up playing Han as a mud trooper. I mean, yeah, stormtroopers didn't shoot the main characters because they're the main characters. When people try to make it anything deeper than that, I just find it kind of funny. If I could change one thing about myself, what would it be? I don't know. Like, about myself, like, personally, or about, like, my life circumstances? Like, what do you mean? What's your next build? It'll be something from episode 9, I'm guessing. I guess I'd be down with being like a couple inches taller. I think 6'5" is a good height. Any advice on a first order army, i.e. what sets are the best value? Trying to get all 8 Prate guards. So the problem with that is they have not released all of them. We only have 2 of the 3 variants, so that's annoying. So yeah. One of the Pisana speeders. I'd be down with doing that. Pisana looks like a really interesting part of the film. I'm most excited to see that. Why are you going to cry, Chester? I mean, it's okay to cry. I'm just curious as to why. Are we going to get any episode 9 polybags? I don't think we're getting any this year. Would you prefer the First Order infantry or Republic infantry? I mean, Republic, I think, by far has the best vehicles. Or infantry is people, right? I don't know. I don't know these military terms. I'll go with First Order. First Order is I feel like they're the most threatening faction we've come across. Chester, can you just retype the message? When I say all the Praetorian Guards, I'm substituting the missing variant with the pointed helmet version. It's an annoying and necessary sacrifice. I feel you. Oh, you said I'm gonna go see you, my guy. I'm sorry. Okay, I totally misread it. My bad. Jay, by the way, you did a great video on the Star Destroyer thoughts as a mock builder. It meant a lot that you really paid attention to the parts used in the set and stoke everything. I mean, took everything down. I don't know. I'm glad you liked it. Yeah, that's always my goal. Like, a lot of people, when we get like reveals, especially for like a big set like that, they'll just drop like a minute or 2 videos showing like, oh, these are the pictures, and they'll just kind of be like, oh, it looks cool, and like maybe talk about the figures and stuff. And I'm just like, I don't know. Like, I guess I look at it from the mock builder lens. So I'm looking at like new parts, design features that are things that stick out to me, and when those videos come out, I just want to make it substantive, right? Like, you can go find the pictures anywhere. Like, you don't need to watch my video to see the pictures. Like, if you're coming to my video, I want you to be getting something unique. So that's why I make it such a point when I do videos like that to really talk about like features and details and like new things that are included in the set and parts specifically. Like, they're using 6 of that big cone from the Falcon cockpit, which is kind of insane, but pretty cool. And of course, the return of the LBG lever. I'm super hyped for that. I was actually designing a monster truck the other day, and like I wanted to use that lever piece, and I was like, man, do I really want to use it? Because I have like a couple of them that are like free for me to use, but it's always so difficult for me to like, I don't know, like decide to use that part. Like I kind of want to save it for something special. So if I can just get a bunch of that part from like Bricks and Pieces, I'll be very happy. And maybe, I mean, the fact that it's coming back, it could just be a one-time thing they're doing for this set. I imagine it probably won't be. Like, they'll probably be including it in other sets, and that would be really nice. Is it confirmed that there's no interior to the Devastator? Yeah, yeah. If there was an interior, they would have made that very apparent. Says, I know very little about Star Wars, so if I do a news video, I usually do 10-minute Google search. I mean, and that's fair. Like, for someone like you who just does general Lego news, like, there's going to be sets that come out, and you're just like, I don't know anything about this. Fortunately for me, I don't do videos like that. Like, I think I did a Harry Potter video once, and, like, there wasn't really much I could talk about. But at this point, I try to, like, if I want to do a video like that, I'm just going to just talk. I don't know. I just wouldn't do a video like that. I actually catalog all my Star Wars figures in brickset.com, so yeah. And I think I maybe have like probably 76% of them at this point. Do you only have a few seconds to answer this? Would you rather be a Jedi or Sith? I'll go with a Sith. Being a Jedi is too rigid of a lifestyle. Do you like Phase 1 or Phase 2 clones better? Definitely Phase 1. Phase 1 clones are my guys. For my first order army, would you recommend the episode 7 or episode 8 helmet? So that's the thing, right? Like, at this point, I would say wait until January. January, we'll get some sort of first order battle pack. I don't know if it'll come with a bunch of standard stormtroopers. It might not. But if it does, it'd probably be easier just to go with buying those because there'll be a new set on shelves. If not, it'd be easiest to just get the old variant that came in the first order transport speeder battle pack. I don't know. If we see a big army of First Order Stormtroopers with the new frown, then maybe it's worth investing in those. I don't know, honestly. It's so hard. It's so hard to tell. I could not know anything about a certain IP, but if LEGO makes a set based on it, I'll remember all the characters' names and locations and stuff. That's just how my brain works. That's fair. What clone legion should I use for my clone army? Because I don't know which legion to use. I don't know. Just pick whichever one's the cheapest to army build, I guess. You want to keep it simple. What's up, Hunter? How you doing, man? Have I played Battlefront 2 recently? Not at all. I haven't touched that game since Vardos, basically. Yeah, I get the Clone and Jedi Battle Pack. He says he has 15. Nice. I think I have like maybe 35 or so of that Battle Pack. Jay has had some terrible memories of Battlefront 2. I have terrible memories of Battlefront 2 when it comes to Crate. Vardos, not so much. Crate was a pain. Yo, if you have 30 or so, would you happen to help a humble boyo out with this clone mod? Yeah, we can do that. Most of mine are still in boxes, but we can do it. How do you feel about LEGO issuing strikes for people for the Frozen 2 set images, even though they were found on a retail site? I mean, it's annoying, but from LEGO's perspective, it's fair. Like, at the end of the day, we know what is official and what's not official. if some random site accidentally puts it up, like, it doesn't make it official. It's still technically a leak at that point if Lego didn't authorize it. Maybe Lego could be more clear on that, like, before the fact, but I get it from their perspective. Like, as a company, they have to crack down on stuff like that. Like, I can't fault them for that. The scenario where I can see where it would be, like, especially bad is if you bought the set, like, from, like, Walmart or something, or from some retail place, and you do a video on it. I don't know. It's just a tricky situation. Jay, if someone was waiting outside your door with a Cloud City Boba Fett and Lando and told you all you need to do was to get them to say, "Give me something new," what would you say? I would say the phrase. I think Lego should have just asked the people to take them down first and let them know the situation. And if the person still refused, then they could have copy strike them. The problem, I mean, yeah, I guess. The problem is most people probably wouldn't do it until it got to that point. Like, most people in that situation know there's a threat of getting copyright strike, right? Like, if you're making news about, like, sets that didn't officially come from Lego or any, like, authorized source of that sort, there always comes a risk. So, I don't know, I think it's just something you just gotta be willing to accept. Like, it just is what it is. Like I said, like, Lego as a company, like, they have to protect their IPs, right? Like, I get why they do it. How much longer on the stream? I don't know, maybe like 20 more minutes. I kind of want to finish this cockpit, and then I'll probably head out because I'm pretty tired. I actually have to work, like, early tomorrow, so I probably should finish this up pretty soon. By the end of the stream, we'll get something new. Do we know if Just Too Good got copyrighted for his? If so, that's his second strike. He only has one left. I have no idea. It's 12:11 a.m. here for me. Is anyone else's dream girl the one from Jay's store looking for the Boba Feet brick hard? What? What? No, I've not seen it too. Jay, that's your girl, Sanima. I think it's actually one of you guys on Insta. Who inspired you to make mocks? Brick Plumber. Brick Plumber is probably my ultimate inspiration. Okay, so I'm actually gonna probably head out, guys. Like I said, I got work early tomorrow. This is what I got done. I got most of the cockpit area. It's looking pretty good. Yeah, I am so tired, and I have to be up early tomorrow, so I don't want to risk pulling an oopsie. So, yeah, that's going to finish up the stream. Thanks to all of you for coming through and staying up for me super late. Shout out to everyone who donated. You guys, so freaking awesome. I got some pretty great donations tonight, so thank you guys so much for that. And it was a fun time. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And I guess how else could I end this stream by giving you guys a good old give me something new. Good night, guys.